today's concert will be my 23rd, and I've travelled about, well, it'll be nearly 8,000 miles now after the end of this week.
We waited about 4 years to see them.
Sheer technical brilliance, good songs and a good show.
Freddie Mercury.
I met Freddie for about 10 minutes last Saturday, but there's a lot of people who want to meet them, and I suppose I'm one of the lucky ones to even have met them for 10 minutes.
I'm being paid to come here. If everybody stays as they are, I want to enjoy myself as much as they will.
They're one step ahead of everybody. Well, 3 steps ahead of everybody.
Queen, who else? I've been here for a year and a half. I love Queen from the United States. You bet. Cleveland! Rock! I just love them. I love them all.
And they've got the best people in the world working for them, the crew, and this lighting rig, it's worth a fortune. I don't know how much it's worth.
Those cost $9,000 a piece. They're custom built for this show. They've taken a standard follow spot and rebuilt it, the optics to our specifications, and then built that custom housing for it. Because it's being used in a very unique application that the operator, all he has to do is point it at whatever it is he's following. All the other spotlight controls, color changing is done remote for all the spotlights. So it's an amazing piece of work. Once the band is on stage, most of my worries are over. The show really runs itself. We've got a very professional crew. The band is very professional. It's getting them on stage that it is the hard part. Getting everything working, everything that's perfect for them. What you want to do is create a 60 by 40 foot universe that never changes for the band. So they just come up and play, whether it be in Argentina or in Europe or in the States. On stage is the same wherever they go. And that is the hardest part. We have the crew that can do that. The band shouldn't have anything else to worry about except playing for their fans.
Brian, you've got a great audience out here tonight. Do you think large gigs like this are going to be a growing trend over here?
Well, I think this particular venue is probably going to prove a thing which will develop. It's ideally suited, and it's going to get better and better as it grows up, I think, and as it acquires a reputation for happening. You know, it's a very nice place. As regards big events, I think that they're a constant thing. You know, there's usually a demand for someone to do something like this. It looks like fun, actually.
It's a big thrill, he said. No, it's great. I hope it goes well. I hope the rain stays. It looks pretty good now. I think it's been closed all day. So I hope it goes well, yeah.
What was it like in Brazil playing to 250,000 people?
It was unbelievable. I'll never forget it, actually. We really got lifted off the ground. The funny thing about that is that it was a lot easier because the temperature was a lot more constant. In this country, when the sun sets, the temperature zooms down and you have tuning problems and stuff like that. So it was really quite easy to do those from that point of view. Because outdoor gigs are fraught with all kinds of unexpected things, you know. Rain, but it seems to have all gone.
It must be great to command this kind of support. Do you think Queen can stay on top?
I don't know, really. We've been sort of gradually building over the last 10 years, really, so I hope we keep on building, that's all. We just, we sort of feel that we keep changing, and provided we get bored first, then there's no problem, you know.
Oh, we're quite normal, I think. It's just that we've been luckier than a lot of people. And we probably worked harder as well. I don't know, it's very difficult to say. We're a bloody murder in real life.
Well, we're not young lads of 15, you know, that's one of the things. You know, we did our schooling and we went into it quite late, so we weren't about to be blown away as soon as we had a hit record. And it hasn't been overnight success since then. We gradually built, so you don't really, to be honest, you don't usually feel that much of a star, if you know what I mean, most of the time. It only hits you at strange little moments if you bump into somebody or something. Actually, in Leeds, where we were before this, I got a feeling of what a buzz the band created, which made me quite nervous, really, because I have some family up there, and you begin to realise what goes on around, and not just from your point of view. See, where we are, we're quite insulated. We come in, I mean, it's not always in a helicopter, but we come in our sort of car or whatever, and go on stage, and you feel it while it's on there, and then you sort of protected. Maybe you're overprotected, I don't know. But I think if you felt all the emotion that actually goes into it from both sides, you would really find it hard to handle.
If we did the same thing all the time, it'd be really boring. So we just we try and change and keep ourselves interested, really, and hopefully other people. Doesn't always work.
You're looking forward to the gig tonight?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
Smashing, so am I. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Cheers.